Hi guys, today we are going to discuss one of the beautiful topics of the C sharp is the delegate. So first come to be what is the delegate? So basically delegate is a variable that hold the reference to a method or point to the method. Delegate is a special variable that hold the reference to a method. Here in the example, here we declare the delegate with some of the output and input parameter where math operation is the delegate name and delegate start with the delegate keyword. Now here we define two methods, static method. Now when we creating the instance at that time we are passing that method. But always be keep in the mind that delegate signature match with the method signature. Now next topic is delegate declaration and uses. So first is declare the delegate type. Here we have to define the delegate signature matching your target method. Then create the instance, then instantiate the delegate and assign the method reference. Then third step is invoke method. Call the delegate to execute the reference method. Here in the sample scenario, we have to declare the delegate in the that I have defined in the first line. After that one, we have the method, two methods. I have sample method has been right. Then create the instance, refer the delegate method, and invoke the method. Now, the, in delegate, can we refer the multiple method? Yes, you are absolutely right. A delegate can refer to more than one method of the same return type and parameter. So here we have declared the delegate and this signature match with the add and multiply. So we can this add and multiply method we can refer by the single delegate, that is the math operation. So what is multicast delegate there? A multicast delegate in C sharp is a delegate that hold the reference of more than one function. Means here we create the instance of the delegate and we are passing the reference of the add method. After that we are passing the reference of the multiply method as well. So this math operation holding the reference of add and multiply operation. So this is called the multicast delegate and it is referred by it can be noted by plus equal to operator. How can we know math operation dot invoke? Here the first result will become as 7. After that it will be returned to become as 10. Now next, then delegate type. So first type is anonymous delegate. Delegate point to a method without name are called anonymous delegate. So here we have create the instance of delegate and it going to point to a method which do not have any name, so that is called the anonymous delegate. Now when we are going to call when we going to invoke this delegate, it going to return 50 when it going to printing the value. Now next, another some types, first is anonymous delegate, next are some function delegate used when method return a value, supports up to 16 input parameter, perfect for the transformation of operation. Just like here we have the normal method with output plus input parameter. So this type of method can be referenced through the function delegate. Here the first two parameter are the input parameter and this last parameter is the output parameter. So function delegate always be with input and output parameter as well. In case of the action delegate, used when the method return void ideal for the operation that perform actions without returning the value. Means we have next method, just like one of the static method who have the return type as a void and input type as a double and double. So when this action delegate we define, so first we have to provide only the input type, because the void do not having return the value. So that's why. So action delegate always return type as a void. So just like action input parameter reference to it and which method it going to point. Then predicate delegate, a specialized delegate that return the boolean value commonly used for the filter and validation scenarios. So predicate delegate, he has this delegate having only input parameter but return type always be boolean. So check length is one of the delegate with some input parameter. If the string length is equal to 5, then return true or false. The return type of delegate always be bool. So we define the predicate input parameter and check length is the name of the method. So it returned to be false. So that's all about the delegate. Like, subscribe my channel. If any queries, please comment me.